Before the video starts, the first link in the description below is 25% off Pavlov Shack. Okay, see you. If you're brand new here, you probably don't know this, but I used to make a lot of Pavlov Shack videos.
What's wrong? Get up.
And honestly, Pavlov Shack is the whole reason I picked up my Oculus Quest 1 and 2. The game has went from something that I used to enjoy every single week to something that I literally just could not play anymore because the community just got so insanely, well, if you played the game, you would know. From little Timmy screaming the N-word with the hard R thinking it's funny to people just instantly killing you instead of, just having fun. The game has changed a lot from where it started is what I'm trying to say. And since I haven't really made a video on it in a long time and it finally became a full release on the store, is Pavlov Shack worth buying? I guess today we'll find out. To start off, we're going to be checking out every single game mode as fast as we can, so that we give you the most insight on all the modes you can try without taking up all of your time. So the very first game mode I played was Team Deathmatch, and this is very, very standard. Almost every single shooting game has this, honestly. Even CSGO has this. I played on Bridge for my round of Team Deathmatch that I tried out for this, and honestly, it was kind of fun because it reminded me of an older Call of Duty game where, honestly, if you were absolutely shredding the other team, you could even camp their spawn, and I thought it was kind of funny. Most of the maps in Pavlov Team Deathmatch aren't like that, and I don't think that's everyone's thing, but if you're into some of the older multiplayer games where you could do stuff like that, and it was honestly just more about the fun more than actually getting kills. This is kind of what it felt like. It was a really cool experience, honestly, coming back into the game after so long. And so that's Team Deathmatch, and honestly, I'll rate that one a 7 out of 10. A very classic game mode, something that's hard to get wrong, but this is a classic. This is a classic.
Bro, this is so satisfying. I didn't know you could just spawn camp.
So next up we have Gun Game. Gun Game has got to be one of my favorite genres, I'm gonna be honest. On a real note though, this is literally just Gun Game but in Pavlov. For some reason you don't already know what Gun Game is, basically it's just a game mode where every single time you get a kill, your gun changes to a new one and you have to get a kill with every single gun. It's pretty fun to have a VR experience of Gun Game, but honestly this mode kind of falls flat as there's literally no player interaction, and that's got to be one of my favorite genres in VR. As you can see, even though I joined midway through the match, I was actually shredding the lobby because I'm just so cracked at the game. No, don't show that. Don't. Anyways, I'm gonna have to give Gun Game a solid 6 out of 10. It's a fun game mode, but without the player interaction and honestly the fact that it's just flat, the game experience will never really change in Gun Game. It's a really good warm-up though if you're a competitive player or something like that, I would say. Or if you're just warming up for some search and destroy, definitely I would give it a go.
Oh shit, where'd you come from?
Alright, next up is Zombies, and spoiler alert, this has got to be one of the worst game modes in all of Pavlov. Not because killing zombies isn't fun, but literally just nothing really happens. Every time you kill a wave of zombies, you get a little bit of loot. You kill some more zombies, you get a little bit of loot. There's just not really a lot to do other than shoot the zombies. I mean, fair enough, in a zombie game mode you need to just shoot zombies, but you know what I mean. Anyways, basically it just goes from really, really easy to really, really hard once you get into the later waves. It's honestly like Call of Duty Zombies, but with absolutely no progression. Now, there are some custom modes like COD Zombies in Pavlov, which I think are super, super fun, but I would still consider that a custom mode and not the actual Zombies mode. So we're just gonna get off of this. I think this one's honestly 4 out of 10. Super, super boring.
I did not try to shoot you, for the record. That was an accident.
One of the last modes on the list that I consider a party game mode is One in the Chamber. I have a personal hate for One in the Chamber, mostly because I suck with the deagle, but it's actually a really, really funny mode because there's a little bit of player interaction when you're running up to knife someone, or if you run out of ammo and both of y'all are just standing there just not knowing what to do.
Miss this pussy!
If you don't know what One in the Chamber is, basically you get one bullet in a handgun, and if you hit someone with it, they die and you get your bullet back, but you only get one bullet. Now I know what you're thinking. What do you do now that you have no bullets? Well, basically you also get a knife, and if you can get a melee kill, not only do you kill a player, that's pretty cool, but you get a bullet back in your weapon. So you can always redeem yourself if you can sneak off a little nice knife kill. In VR, I gotta say One in the Chamber is way better than in any other game. If you ever pick up Pavlov, go ahead and give it a try, or if you play Pavlov now and you haven't played One in the Chamber, go ahead and play it, especially with some friends in a call. This can be really, really fun. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. Next up is a new mode to Pavlov, or at least a very, very fairly new one for Pavlov Shack. Prop Hunt was introduced right before they actually fully released the game. And honestly, it's just like any other prop hunt from any other popular game you've ever played, like Gary's mod or, you know, so on. In Pavlov, it's a very, very fitting mode, honestly, seeing as there's a lot of other party game modes. Prop Hunt, I will give it a solid 6 out of 10. It's alright, just not something I would play too often without a bunch of friends.
No!
There's a lot of party modes in Pavlov Shack, so I'm gonna go over the next two really quick. Basically, Infection and Hide are the two modes with the entity. I don't know what to even call it. Basically, there's this alien thing, and in one, you're with a group of survivors, and the alien has to try to kill everyone one by one. And either you win by killing the alien, which is like invisible, and he can like stab you. It's insane. But in Infection, you can see the zombies, but every time they kill someone, just like Infection Tag that you played as a kid, you know, like everyone turns into one of the things. I don't like either of these modes really, they're just like not my thing, but you know, maybe you guys will like them. I'm gonna give them both like 5 out of 10. I'll put them right in the middle.
Come on, get that.
Damn, okay.
I was gonna say grenade, but I was more focused on my grenade.
Now we are finally into our more serious modes. I already covered Team Deathmatch, but that was kind of in the intro, but I would consider that a, you know, a normal, more serious mode. But this right here, this is Search and Destroy, one of the biggest modes in Pavlov. For some ungodly reason you've never played Search and Destroy, basically it's a 5v5 where one team has to plant a bomb and the other has to defuse it or eliminate the team. That is a very, very brief explanation of the game mode, and if you're more curious to learn more about it, look it up, I don't know, I'm not a nerd. Anyways, this mode is definitely one of the most fun modes because it's diverse and something new will happen almost every time, unlike zombies or modes like it, because you'll have different teammates or you'll be fighting different players, you know, different strategies, all kinds of stuff. There's so many variables. I'm gonna have to give Search and Destroy 8 out of 10. Very, very fun, not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna speedrun the rest of the serious ones because honestly, most of them are kind of boring. Alright, first things first, we have Deathmatch. It's like Team Deathmatch, but you're by yourself. Not very cool. I'll give this one 5 out of 10. Next up, we got World War II Team Deathmatch. This one's actually kind of unique because there's World War II vehicles like tanks and stuff, and you get World War II guns. I'm gonna have to rate this one a 7 out of 10, just like Team Deathmatch. But if you are a big World War II nerd, this will be your mode. 10 out of 10 for you. Next up, we got Push and King of the Hill, and I'm pretty sure Push and King of the Hill, I actually don't remember quite exactly. Push is a team mode where there's a few different points and you have to sit on them to get points. That one's alright. Honestly, kind of mid though. 6 out of 10. Then the last serious mode I can think of is King of the Hill. I'm pretty sure this is literally the same as the other one, but it's just one single point instead of multiple. I'm gonna also give this one a 6 out of 10.
Come over here. Look at this cat. Come over here. Get your ass over here. Everyone get over here. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker. Get over here. Look at that motherfucker. Calling everyone to the back counter to see this adorable ass cat. Cat on the monitor. Yeah, it's in all of it.
Alright, and next up is TTT. Now, I separated this one from the party modes because, you know, it's one of the best modes in the game. If you don't know what TTT is, it's basically a game mode built on trust and lies. Basically, there's a group of traitors, and their main goal is to take out every single civilian that there is. There's also a detective, and his goal is to keep all the civilians safe from the traitors. And the detective gets special gadgets to help protect the civilians. But don't fret, the civilians aren't useless like in most other games like this. They actually all do get weapons to defend themselves. So if you mess with the wrong person, you will get shot. It's basically like America's Simulator if you were in a Walmart or something. And the reason why TTT is one of the best modes is because it creates the best moments in Pavlov. I literally do not think this channel would be where it is today if I didn't play so much TTT back in the day. It literally had me addicted to Pavlov. Jumping in lobbies where people would just have a lot of fun was amazing, honestly, and once we got further into Pavlov's days and like more people started joining, more Timmies, more stuff like that, the game was just not as much fun, but I got into a good lobby, a lot of people, we were all having fun. I don't know if every lobby's like this, but it's definitely better than it used to be, I'll give you that. Here are a few of the best highlights, and honestly, if this doesn't sell you to buy Pavlov, I don't know what you're doing, dog.
Sir, do you work here?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
How many MBs does that computer have?
Let me go take a look for you.
Guys, I think he's destroying the computer right here. This dumbass. Look at him looking for how many Mabibs in the back. Look at this. He's a phony. He doesn't know shit. Nah, you don't know shit. Let me just kiss yo at. Oh! Guys, I wonder what happens if we set it off. Oh shit, guys, it's armed! It's armed! What the hell?
Oh, this was mine. This one's mine.
Don't touch my balls!
Your name sounds familiar.
feel like I've seen you somewhere before.
Did you just say, I'm stroking my dick, I got lotion on my dick, I'm stroking my shit right now? No, we're not kissing back here. No. Whoa, we're kissing.
I'm gonna have to rate TTT 10 out of 10 if you find a good lobby. If your lobby literally only plays the game to actually win, then your lobby is, the mode is 2 out of 10 at best. Okay, 2 out of 10's a little harsh. 5 out of 10, bad lobby. If you have a good lobby, 10 out of 10. Alright, so as of now, we've covered technically every single mode, but I wanna put this one in here because I think it's honestly good enough to be an official mode. There's a custom mode called PavZ, and it's basically like Daisy, but in Pavlov. The reason I think this is one of the best game modes is because it's 10 out of 10 for player interaction, and honestly, if you betray people for a YouTube video, it's hilarious.
Oops.
In this game mode, you run around looting crates and, you know, just trying to make friends or enemies with other players. Not only do you have to survive the players, you have to survive zombies too, and it can get quite chaotic. There's not a lot of progression and not much you can do other than get a bunch of loot and kill people and zombies, but I still think it's really funny to hop in every once in a while and just mess with people. Especially recently, I've been doing this thing. I've been very inspired by another YouTuber called Stimpy, and if you haven't watched any of his videos before, basically he just betrays everyone and it's really funny. So yeah, here's a little bit of me betraying people.
Throw it back or I'll shoot you. Throw it back. Oh wait, do that one again. That was kind of hot. I'm sorry, it looked like he was gonna kill you. Kind of like this. Alright, if I do the Indian voice, maybe people will forget who I am.
No, I'm friendly.
Oh my god. Oh my, I'm Indian and friendly. Oh my god.
People's been reporting people, so I just came here.
Oh my god, you
at
little...
me.
No,
I was
fuck
only-
you, you
you
little
said no
queef.
way-
No. Oh my god, you
Don't
little
say
queef.
that.
You
Stop
shot at
shooting
me.
at
You shot
me.
at
It's
me.
just
Behind you, you naked. Oh my god, there's a zombie trying to... Oh my god, good shit. Oh my god, there's motherfuckers in
Hey,
other
I will
village,
give
little
you. I will
bitches.
give you my shotgun ammo in order for peace.
Oh my god, we are OTPs for. Oh my god.
Okay.
There's stupid little bitches in the other village. We need to kill them. No, I do not need your Pakistan tutties. That dude
Oh,
was
whoa.
looking at me weird. He was looking at me weird. So what are you?
Even though PavZ isn't an official mode, I'm gonna rate it 10 out of 10. Perfect game mode, nothing could ever go wrong in it. So at the end of the day, knowing every single game mode that Pavlov has to offer, is it worth buying? And honestly, if the community stays how it seemed when I played it, it felt just like the old days where the community was so like funny, I guess. I don't know, the community was dry last time I played it, and that's why I've mostly been playing Ghost of Tabor on the channel. But during the few hours I played for this video, honestly, I had a lot of fun. And so I would 100% recommend Pavlov if it looks like a game you're interested in. Just a reminder, like I said at the very beginning, if you really want to buy Pavlov, go ahead and hit the link in the description below. You can get it for 25% off. If you enjoyed this video and you liked the snippets of PavZ that I put in here, click on this video above. I betray everyone I see in PavZ and it is hilarious.